Hello, friends. Welcome back to the third episode. This might be a little controversial because of our guest. Yeah. Do you want to give a little intro?
Yeah, hello. Uh, you guys may know me as DJ Khaled, djkhxled, however I spelled it, Cardio P. There's probably like five other names in there, but yeah,
You only gave a little intro to yourself, the name, not what you do, or used to do, I guess.
yeah. Um, you guys probably know me as a sumo botter, but yeah, I'm here today to talk, and I'm excited to talk, and I'm ready to
Yeah.
be here.
Very cool. So, did you only bought sumo? Before you did boxing too?
Yeah, so I had a friend, Haste. He introduced me to different bots. So I botted boxing, classic, and then at the end I did a little bit of blitz. I'm pretty sure,
How many
and
wins
that
did you
those
get?
are all the modes. What?
How many wins did you get
Yeah.
overall from every mode?
Um, Across all my accounts, probably 90,000 wins.
Yeah, that's interesting. Obviously, you didn't try hard bot, like get like 50 accounts and just,
No,
yeah,
not at all.
let them cook.
Yeah, spread across two accounts. Pretty sure those are the only accounts that I have.
Okay. And you knew the Duels. Like, did you join in 2024 or what?
So, yeah. So a little intro. I'm like the newest new gen you could possibly be. Uh, I started playing in 2021 during like the COVID years, but I wasn't serious like at all and didn't even know what duels like was. I just played Bed Wars and Sky Wars. So uh in 2023 I was at like a swim meet because I competitively swim, and my friend Sam was like, you should play this game. And so we talked about it, and he talked about like how it works in leaderboards and stuff. And yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that is
And
how
that's how
I
you
learned
started.
about the game. And then we
Yeah.
just played.
Yeah, pretty cool. Let's go a little off topic here with the Payday franchise stuff. Since I know you play
Oh,
Payday 3 and I used to
yes.
main Payday 2. We both have like 600 hours plus combined on both games.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about
It's
Payday 3 and why it's bad? Since you have actual
Payday
experience.
3. Uh I'm not a huge fan of it. It it was definitely like kind of fun at the start because it's like you saw like this new game and you're like, oh, and then you realize that it was literally just like the same game as Payday 2, except
Mm-hmm.
like worse. And then you were like, why did the devs take this much time to make a new game when they could have
Yeah.
just updated Payday 2 with like better graphics and like a few new heist missions? But
Mm-hmm. They ruined the
yeah,
story as well. It
it
just makes
truly
no
did.
sense.
And I was like, what what's kind of going on here?
Yeah, so the gang
Cuz
lost all the money. I'm pretty sure
no,
that's what happens.
yeah,
Somehow.
which first of all, that's like no fun at all.
Yeah.
And like yeah, I'm not a big fan of it at all. I kind of went back to playing Payday 2 recently, but uh yeah, it's kind of like they just like chopped a bit of the Payday 2 players off and like made them go play Payday 3. And so now there's just like less people playing Payday 2 for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
Payday 3 has
they
like 100 people playing actively now, I think. It's
well,
been
yeah,
dying.
well that's good, but
Yeah.
they should just close out the servers and go back to Payday 2, which will not happen.
definitely. But a man can dream.
A
I have a
man
dream.
can dream. I have a dream that
Yeah.
one day.
I mean, the graphics look so cool, even on the trailer for Payday 3. It
No,
actually
yeah,
looks so appealing.
the graphics are really nice, and that's like about all I have to say
Yeah,
about the game.
that's the only good thing about Payday 3.
Yeah, it looks good. Does it play good? Yeah, kind of, but
Mm,
it's just repetitive.
yeah. Kind of feels like COD with the sliding. You can just slide around the entire map.
Yeah, I agree with that. The movements, it's not weird, but it's just out of the ordinary
Yeah.
for Payday.
It's funny how it has less features than Payday 2. A new game just gets humbled
No,
by
yeah,
the second
that's
one.
how do you get outdone by a previous game? I don't really understand,
Yeah.
but
And they spent 4 years making it, I think, or
no,
6.
yeah,
No clue.
like however long, I don't know, because they were playing with Payday 2 for a while,
Hmm. It's
or
funny
I
how
hope they
Payday 2
still
still
do.
gets DLCs.
Yeah, see, that's a good thing.
All they had to do was just make more DLCs for Payday 2, I think. And people were still, like, kept buying it and playing it.
That
Shame.
yeah, they should just I don't even know, but I feel like if you're gonna make a DLC for a game that's 10 plus years old, just make it free to play, please God. Like,
Yeah. I think there's, like, 3-digit DLCs for Payday 2.
yeah,
Because they're all, like, character
okay,
packs.
like that's kind of crazy to me at least like because you're paying for like all these additions that you could probably just get through like mods and stuff, and it's like why
Hmm.
I just
Yeah,
don't
you can.
I don't I don't get it.
Yeah. Shame. It was a decent franchise as well.
True, yeah, because like you still had people playing the game after
Hmm.
it being out for that long, and not many games can do that at all.
Yeah. Who was your favorite character in the Payday franchise?
Um, you know, that's a good question. I don't shit, dude. I'm trying
You
to
can name
think.
multiple. You can have multiple.
Oh wait, let me look at the entire roster real quick.
Okay, that's like 20 plus people, I think.
Um, you know, uh, Hoxton probably.
Really? That might be
Yeah,
unpopular, actually.
it probably is unpopular, but I was a Hoxton guy.
Okay, that's cool. I prefer Chains or Dallas. They have
Oh,
funny
nice.
lines.
Dallas.
Yep. Dallas, come with me. Okay, anyways, let's move on to actual Minecraft questions.
Duels.
Yes. So, what got you into Hypixel and PvP? You did say your friend
Well,
introduced
yeah.
you to
So,
Duels.
in like very late 2023, as I said, I was at that swim meet, and on my ride home, because we had like a 4 hour drive home, we just talked about the game because I mean he needed to stay up because we like were driving at 3 a.m. or some like outrageous time. And so he talked about like the leaderboards, and at the time like Sky Steve was number one, so he was like talking about how like this dude had like 200,000 wins. I was like, how is that even possible? But like it sounded like cool, and I was like, maybe I should start playing. And he was like, yeah, I'll teach you how to play. And so uh, that like same week when we got back home, he taught me how to play sumo, and he taught me like W tapping and everything. But I still had like a Logitech like G502, so like I couldn't click for shit. I'm pretty sure I I like regular clicked, I think is like the term. I don't know what it is,
Normal
but
clicking, pretty much.
normal click. Yeah, I normal clicked for like 3 months, and then uh I got a Model O,
How
so
did
I
you hear
use
about it?
that.
The Model O.
From my friend Sam also, but I got recommended it by like plenty of people, of course, because that's like the
Hmm.
mouse of choice
At the time.
at the time. Yeah, I uh I use a G Pro Superlight now.
Hmm.
Definitely my favorite mouse out of every single one that I bought in the past. But
Hmm.
yeah, so that's
Do you
what
hate the
got me
Model O?
into playing. Do I hate the Model O? No, I don't hate it. It broke on me often. I'm
Wow.
pretty sure it's still broken. I don't really know why, but
Seems like it breaks
there was
on
a
everyone.
time like yeah, there was a time that like I threw it at a wall and it stopped working for like a day and then it came back to life magically. So
Wow.
it,
Yeah.
it I mean it's a resilient mouse, I guess, but
Kinda.
like its reputation is pretty bad
Hmm.
for
It used to be
breaking.
hyped.
Oh yeah. You would hear about it like from
Everywhere.
everyone. You're like,
Yeah.
"Why don't you have a Model O?" I was like, "I don't know. I just I just play the game, man."
Hmm. What did you think about the whole design? Honeycomb design, I guess. That's the actual term.
You know, yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's like a cool addition. And I don't know. I always thought that it really did look nice, but like it made the mouse like the fact that you could see through the mouse,
Hmm.
it not that it made it feel like cheap, but you kind of know what I'm talking about here. It's like the mouse
Yeah,
just
yeah.
felt
It's like an
like
X-ray skin,
wrong.
pretty much, for a phone.
Yeah, it just felt wrong. Like I shouldn't
Yeah,
be able to do that.
yeah. At least you have a better mouse now. I'm also
Yeah,
using the G Pro.
exactly. Oh, nice.
Cool. You said you started in like 2021, but you only messed around, didn't really take the game seriously. I guess that's
Yeah,
your
I didn't take it serious
first
at all.
interaction with Minecraft PvP, I assume. How did
Yeah.
you find out about Minecraft PvP?
Uh, shoot. Well, I guess I found about it from my friend Gavin. Um, he was a friend in middle school, and I don't actually know where he is now because he got like he got like expelled for
Awesome.
something. But uh, I think he's in a different state. So he's definitely not listening to this, but
Of
if
course
you
not.
are, what's up, Gavin? But this dude, he had FaceTime me one random day after I told him that I bought Java, and he was like, "Hop on Hypixel." And I was like, "What the hell is that?" And he showed me Skywars, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of fun." I'm pretty sure I got destroyed every single time.
Hmm.
I don't think we ever won a game, and I was Skywars level 2 when I logged back on to my account like two years later.
Wow.
So it just goes to show that I was pretty ass during the time.
I mean, everyone was when they first started
Yeah,
Minecraft.
but it was it was still like an enjoyable experience, which is kind of
Oh, yeah.
why I had hope to like come back, and I was like, maybe I'll be better, and then I ended up being better. So there you go.
Hmm. Did you never hear about it on YouTube? Like Minecraft YouTubers or something?
Oh
Playing on
yeah,
Hypixel?
I had seen videos of like Technoblade playing, and then this is also like the time when like Dream was like speed running
Hmm.
like and dropping these outrageous times. I was like, that's really cool. I was more into speed running than actually playing like PvP,
Hmm.
as I think a lot of people were, just because it was a lot more mainstream, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that was like my COVID years, and then I pretty sure I just played Fortnite the rest of my times because Fortnite was actually like enjoyable.
Yeah. To be fair, that's an actual game compared to like Minecraft PvP, which was a mistake, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the controversial questions. When did you actually first start botting, and why?
All right. When did I first start botting? Well, I got like incredibly bored with sumo after I had learned it, and even though like I have ADHD, I didn't know that I had it then. But like the games, I was like constantly getting bored, and like I couldn't play for more than like an hour without like having to gouge my eyes out and just like die. So I heard about botting in like lobby one, and I was like, what the hell is that? Some random ass dude was like, yeah, there's like this thing, and he sent me like a YouTube link to the Duels Essentials bot, which I'm pretty sure is no longer a thing.
Yeah, it died like
Yeah,
last year.
it died last year. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I bought it, and I was like, this is gonna be nice. I had like 5,000 wins in sumo, and I was like, this is gonna be nice to have just when I like can't play and stuff. And really like the rest is history. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I wanted to impress my friend who introduced me to the game with the like amount of wins that like I had, and he like eventually found out, but I mean, he didn't really care.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I found out, and then I joined their Discord server, started talking to people, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
we can get the
gained
picture. Yeah.
connections.
Okay. I think that's a unique response since most people just want wins
Yeah.
or they're shit, and you're just too
Hmm.
bored to actually play it. Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
Yeah, from an outside perspective, it's pretty much dead. Like playing sumo
Yeah.
constantly.
I don't think there's maybe like one person who does it, but
Mm-hmm.
sumo
Yeah.
is just an outrageous game to play.
Mm-hmm. That's why you always have to do something. Kind of just focus on it. You
No,
always
yeah,
need like Spotify or a second monitor.
exactly.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta have like a movie going.
yeah. Do you think cheating is necessary for stats or fun?
Um, Absolutely not. Uh, Lilith, I give an exception to this because Lilith, I
Technically
mean,
not a cheat.
technically not a cheat. It's an overlay, but there's people out there that's like, if you can see your stats, it's cheating. No,
Yeah, yeah.
not really.
Just let the bots spam.
It's
It's okay.
it just makes the game so much more enjoyable,
Exactly.
and you can like see people who like you don't want to play, and
Mm-hmm.
of course if you like abuse it, then it's like yeah, like I could see why, but there's plenty of people who just use it for what it is,
Yeah.
and that's great. I think cheating itself can be fun to like the average person because like you have a true advantage, and like it really is fun. Like you you know that you can like beat anyone you want if like you have fences, and like yeah, they might get pissed, but like it's funny when like they get pissed.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me, and I think a lot of people would feel the same if they had the experience. And I think, however, despite that, there are plenty of other ways to have fun in Hypixel. And if you like really do get bored, like just stop playing the game, because first of all, it's like a drug that like you can try to quit but never really can. at least from my experience, I've always come back to it.
Yeah.
And same with botting. Botting is kind of like a drug. You really just can't stop doing because it's so easy.
Yeah.
And
It's the easiest solution.
yeah, it is a easy solution for whatever you like want. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of why I started and why I believe cheating is not necessary. Do not cheat, and especially now, you're just killing the game even more. It's like stomping on like a dead body. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's just dumb.
Yeah, the quitting advice is pretty solid.
No,
Like
yeah.
Hypixel Duels is not the funnest game.
I think if you don't have fun right now, just stop. Like the game is like
Dead.
it's got a foot in the grave. It's got 2 feet actually. It's being dug as we speak. But
Yeah.
yeah, please go play something else. Not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, the moment Lilith got patched, the game just became boring.
Oh yeah,
There's
especially
this
that. Like
there's better
I
games
did,
out there, guys.
I didn't even want to play like legit anymore. Because I was playing OP still, trying to like win streak for like a just like fun, and then they like patched it, and I was like, oh, so now I just have like a 200 win streak stuck on one of my
Mm-hmm.
accounts, and I just don't want to play the game
Yep.
because I'll just lose to some bee hopping cheater.
Yeah, makes sense. Such a shame. I'm pretty
It
much
really
locked out of
is.
everything,
No,
Hypixel wise.
exactly. Like you just patched the one thing that made the game enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Now it's actually unplayable for legits
Yeah.
and people who care about stats, or even
People
people
who
who want
care
to have
about
fun
stats, yeah,
or just
or
want to enjoy
just
the
who
game.
want to not play against 12 FKDR losers in bed wars, or play against like wins like cheating win streakers and OP duels. Like there you go. Your fun is gone.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's why everyone quit pretty much. All the relevant people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot I had OP stats as well. I'm gonna send you this. Look at my doubles. I pretty much have to quit OP
OP
forever.
OP Diamond 3.
Look
Yeah.
at doubles.
Oh, yeah, 197. Yeah. I don't think you're
Well,
playing doubles ever again.
yeah, I just don't think I can play anything in general
Yeah.
outside of sumo. It's far too
Sumo.
late.
Yeah. Can't really do anything now.
Yep. Once again, the admin's dick over the game mode.
Exactly.
So before you quit, what kept you motivated to quote unquote play the game, aka continue botting?
Yeah. Um, I always wanted like that next title and stuff because like I knew I could do it and like it wasn't out of reach because I mean like it's the same thing over and over again and it's not like it gets harder, which it does, but it's just more time and stuff. But yeah, luckily for me, there was always like something else that I could get, and it was like a never-ending hill that I could like go up, and I was like, okay, we're almost there. And then as soon as I got there, it's like, oh, but what about Divine? And then
Constant dopamine, pretty much.
yeah, exactly. And
That's awesome.
leaderboard spots was also like a big thing. Like as a I had like a
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few lifetime win streaks,
Yep.
which uh some of them are real and some of them not. I'm not gonna go into detail there, but
Mm-hmm. It's
um
fine. Don't say anything.
yeah, I'm not gonna expose more than I should.
Yep.
But
Yep. Don't self
there
snitch.
was just know during the World Wars tournament, there's definitely some boosting going on.
Yeah, I think everyone's
But
boosted.
that's just how it is. Like, I'm pretty sure half the community was boosting during that time,
Yeah,
and it
they were.
was actually a fun time to play the game. So that was funny. But yeah, the motivation, it definitely goes away after you get banned. You're kind of sitting there and you're like, why did I even do that? And then you look back at it and then you're like, oh, but I could go for this. And then you like eventually just work yourself back up to playing the game on like an alt account or some shit.
Mm.
And it's so dumb, but that's just what I've experienced, and it really is like a drug that you can't stop, and you just always find a way to like talk to someone else or find like a new buddy to play like OP with, and it's fun. It it truly is a fun experience
The community part.
until they ruined it. Yeah. If
Okay.
you find the right people, um, the game goes exponentially times like
Mm-hmm.
funner, easier to play. Yeah,
That's applicable to every game, I think.
I could agree with that for sure.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. So you said you played legit for a few months. Do you want to talk about it? Apart from
Yeah,
normal
sure.
clicking.
Yeah, I did play legit before I found botting, and I actually played legit when I came back after my 90-day ban on my account that I bought, um, which IGN was, but that's all I'm going to say because the account will get like banned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, don't say it.
yeah, I'm not going to say the name of the account, but you know what? You should probably even bleep that out, just
What, the
cause.
name?
Yeah, the name of the
Okay, I'll cut it.
account.
Simple.
All right, appreciate it. And yeah, so I did play legit after I got that account just because I saw that it had a huge win streak in some modes, and I was like, I want to keep these, and that eventually just went out the window because I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'll just throw them away to get these wins, and I don't really care. Like it really is just like a number that goes up and goes down.
Pretty
So,
much.
yeah, I played OP legit a lot. I don't think I ever botted or cheated in OP, and I got to like legend with like a 7 win to loss ratio, which I think is pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. Probably is.
Um, yeah, I got taught by ear piercing.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a great friend, Jonas. I haven't talked to him in a while, and I feel kind of bad, but I just have been gone off of Discord.
And
So
Minecraft, pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah, in Minecraft in general. Um,
And what about the skill side? When you played legit, were you decent or average?
no, I was definitely decent. Um, I well, I mean, I would like to say that I was dec decent, but people are not gonna believe me. I maintained like a 4 win-loss in sumo without even dodging because I didn't know what Lilith was until after I started botting. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
actually pretty decent.
it really is. I don't know how I did it, but um yeah, everything else except sumo, classic, blitz, and boxing, which is like still 4 game modes, but I played everything else legit.
Yeah. When you mean legit, do you mean like a few games or did you go for like 100 plus wins?
Um, That's a good question. In all of the games, I probably have like 5,000 wins in all those other modes that I never cheated in.
Oh,
Parkour, I
that's
might have like 5 wins.
of course. You kind of can't even help it since the game's kind of boring PvP wise.
No, yeah. You get so bored, and then when you see like the bot and you're like, "Oh, that's a solution right there. I don't have
Yep.
to play the game and I can still see I can still see a number go up."
Hmm.
It was always I was always fun.
So speaking of bots, how did you find the perfect settings or your settings personally for botting?
Yeah. So, it's truly like not hard at all. I took the settings from my friend Haste as he showed me Duck Dueler, and I followed them, and I haven't really changed them since just because there's not much to change. But if I know that I'm playing a game such as like boxing, then I will lower the KD that I dodge because usually it's either like I would dodge uh people above like a 2 win to loss ratio. But if I'm playing boxing, I know that there's like 4 players at a time. So maybe I'll dodge you if you have like a 20, but the bot really isn't bad at all. So uh, I would maybe dodge like above a 10. But that's just how it works. Because if you didn't, then you would queue like no one at all.
Average
And
dead mode.
yeah, just like a lot of the game. But
Hmm.
um, and then along with the perfect settings, I would never really leave the bot on when I'm not there, which kind of sounds dumb, but it's kind of just something to have on. And I would always do like homework or watch like a movie or something while while the bot was going.
So it's like a
And
YouTube video pretty much.
exactly. And I always found something to do, and that was fun. But I I kept watch just in case if somebody like trapped the bot, I would just fix it.
Hmm.
And of
Yeah.
course I went in and like I figured out a bit of Kotlin, so I fixed the accuracy thing.
Yeah.
So that
That's just a
was
single line.
pretty simple. It's like 2 lines, different
Yeah.
files. I just fixed it real quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. So you pretty much got your settings from a friend.
Yeah. And I never really changed them. Usually the bot clicks around 13 to 18 CPS with and like attack distance of 5 before it starts to like actually like hit the player,
Yeah.
which has always worked. So yeah.
Let's move on, I guess. Do you view botting as different from cheating since, a lot of people say it's the same thing, but some people try and justify it? What's your opinion on this matter?
No, yeah, for sure. In reality, no. I believe that any cheating is cheating, and that if you want to defend botting, which I believe you can defend it in some cases, but you have to call it cheating because if it's not, then what is it? Is kind of my stance because there's like many people who bot and like they see cheating as sort of just like combat modifications, but that is dumb in many ways because cheating can be more than combat. It can be visual, it can be like, I don't know, you name it.
Movement,
But movement
stuff like that.
cheats, exactly. Um,
Hmm.
and Another one people like to include is boosting. Like I've been banned for boosting more than I've been banned for botting, which I know we'll talk about later. But botting in itself is insanely it can be insanely hard to catch if you're safe, which is why people can view it as different from cheating, as what I can see, because it's like, oh, you're not getting banned for it, so it's not cheating. I mean, yeah, you will get banned for it, and it is cheating. So that's just kind of my view. Um,
Yeah.
I I know people will disagree, and but I don't care because
Yeah.
it's cheating.
And what about the people that say that they're like trying to replicate a legit person? So only auto clicking like 13 CPS, normal reach, normal everything. Still
Um,
cheating, right? To you.
no, well, yeah, that is what I did. I never included cheats in any of my times that I played with the bot, and it truly is. It is still cheating because you are not the one playing the game.
Yep.
I it is a modification that you are running in Forge that is not allowed by Hypixel. So, no, you are most definitely cheating.
Yep. So everyone in this comment is full of copium.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
you're cheating.
Well, let's move on to the bans thing. So how many
All right, yeah.
combined bans do you actually have from every account? And what's the longest ban you've ever received?
So, across all the main accounts, not including all like the dumbass accounts that I've had, but like, um, on my original account that is currently unbanned, um, I have two bans. The first for cheating for 30 days, and then I got a boosting ban for a year. And then during that time, I bought another account and I got three three bans on it. It was a boosting ban, a cheating ban, and then another boosting ban, which it is currently banned at the moment and will be unbanned in like Lord knows, like October
Mm-hmm.
this year because we are in the new year.
Yes.
And yeah, the longest ban I've had was 30, no, sorry, a year, not 30 days. Because of
Wow.
course security bans don't count.
Yeah.
I've been banned for security like twice, but
And when did you get yeared?
they're not permanent. Why'd I get yeared? Boosting both times.
Was it actually boosting?
It was actually boosting.
Okay. What mode? Unless it was a win streak.
Yep, it was a win streak in boxing
Oh, I think I
on
remember
one of
that one
them.
actually.
Yeah, it was a win streak in boxing on one of them, and on the one I just got banned for, I actually do not remember what it
Wow.
was, but I know I'm boosting banned. I was probably
Yeah.
boosting on like many different modes, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Many modes, like win streaks, right? You're
Hmm.
going for like 100 plus and
Yep.
everything.
I
Something
was
like that.
going for like a lot in each mode, so I wasn't on weekly as much, and I could get a really high overall win streak, which did end up happening, and then I got banned, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I was at like 700, and then I got banned. So it
Mm-hmm.
didn't last for long, but it was nice
Yeah.
while I had it, I guess.
Of course. It looked cool.
It did look cool.
So I know you're in a few guilds. You want to talk
Hmm.
about it? All your
Yeah.
experiences and history?
So my first guild I was in was Idle, as many of the viewers probably know it. Um, Me and my friend Sam, who introduced me to the game, were actually like one of like the first 20 or so members to join the guild. and we got invited by Aiden Airplane because he saw us in lobby, and he thought our names were funny because it was Cardi and Kanye OP, and he was like, I like Kanye West, so he invited us to his guild, and that was May of 23, which the
That's some
guild
wild
was made
logic.
in like February.
Yeah.
So, but there was like no one really in it, and
That's what just started out.
yeah. So we made a lot of friends. It was fun. Like I got friends still, such as hers. Some of you know him as like Ink Free Ink. I don't know. I don't know what he goes as now. He doesn't play anymore. But I eventually became an admin, and then got banned. They still kept me as an admin, and I left to join your guild as soon as I got a lifetime win streak in boxing, only to be banned in like a matter of 2 weeks. And then I was
Yeah, I
gone for like
remember.
a year on that account. But
Unlucky.
uh I joined back on Idle on the purchased account, which will not be named.
Hmm.
And then I got admin, of course, just because they were like, "Oh, you're back, yay!" Here. And then I stayed for like a month or two. I played, and then uh, I quit just because I got incredibly bored and I got busy with work, swim, school, everything. And then when I eventually came back, um, hers, my my friend, he had left to join Ear Piercings Guild. Uh, Fart, I think it is. Yes,
And that's
Fart.
the G tag? No.
And yeah, that's the G tag. Sorry, it's not that not the actual guild name. That's the G tag. But he was one of the only ones that I really had left. So I was like, you know what? I'll just leave and I'll join you. And Jonas or ear piercing. I'm still good friends with him now, as I said. And I got admin in that guild. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only admin still, which is kind of funny. But yeah, and hers eventually gets banned for I don't really know what he did. He said he self-banned. I don't believe it. I think he was cheating. But um yeah. And then ear ear piercing taught me how to play OP, and then I got decent, and then I ended up going back to botting and got boosting banned uh, for boosting a win streak. And here we are now. One of my accounts, the account that's left, it's in wound as
Hmm.
net spend hater. Pretty sure is the IGN, and uh, yeah, that is it. That is the guild history. It's really only like a year or two long, but
Yeah.
no, yeah, it's like 2 years long now.
So you just followed your friends pretty much? That's the too long didn't read?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just followed friends. I stayed loyal to Idol for like a while, but um, I'm still an admin in the Discord, which is kind
Hmm.
of funny, but it's dead.
Yeah. They don't care.
Everything's dead.
Yeah. For a good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shame. You said you quit
Yeah.
for a while. Do you want to expand on it?
So yeah, so I got banned one of one of the times. I don't know. But I was really I got banned and I was like maybe I'll come back with an alt, but I just lost a lot of motivation. And I mean, yeah, when you get banned and you can't play for a year on that account, you lose a lot of it, and that's exactly what happened. So I was bogged down with like school, and I swim year round for a club. I've swam for like most of my life. I don't even know. But um yeah, I got really busy and I was like, I don't have time for this shit. So uh I eventually just stopped, but I came back one random day because I logged on after I had been unbanned. I was like, maybe I should give it one last shot. And so I did, but that account got banned. So I don't even think I'm ever coming back.
Yeah.
But you really do never know. It all depends on what my mind is like. Sorry for that stutter, but yeah.
Hmm. Would you still play without dodging?
Um, maybe Bed Wars, but duels, like maybe I would play like a singular duel, or I would play before I get beat, and then I would get all pissy and stop playing.
Hmm. So you're fine with having bad stats in Bed Wars?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've been able to maintain my like 7 FKDR, so it's like whatever.
Hmm.
I'm like Bed Wars level 400, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. Do you regret botting and or boosting?
So a lot of people might get like be like, what the hell? But I no. I absolutely do not regret it. Plain and simple. I think I gained so many connections in the community, even though it was like by cheating, that I wouldn't really change. I wouldn't change a thing on how it was. And I I I feel bad in a way that I may have introduced others to the scene, and like and I regret that I just played the game with like a bit more cheaters, but truly no, I don't regret it because uh I feel like no, I didn't have an impact on like the game, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like the impact that I made on guilds and stuff um because I was just like there. I was ready to have like a fun time even though I was cheating and stuff. Like it was always a good time and I no, I don't regret it.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. Sounds like you regret about the individual experiences, like making people
Yeah,
boost because of
for
you.
sure. Like if I never wanted to like bring other people into cheating because of course I think it's wrong, but I just have fun with it. So it's like whatever.
Yeah. And you can't stand grinding the game
Mm-mm.
because it's boring.
Exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a fine answer. So let's say you had like, I don't know, you were sat in front of the entire admin team and the devs, and you could say anything. Would there be anything that make you stop botting? Like maybe a new update or, I don't know, no dodging, something like that?
Oh, what would make me stop botting?
Yeah.
$1 million. No, if in all honesty, I don't. It's a good question because it's like I don't value botting that much. Like if you gave me like $100, I would stop botting. Like just done. Because I mean, like it doesn't matter. But like
This is
in
from a
even if you
gameplay
were like
sense.
an online friend that like I made a connection with and they told me to stop botting, not just some random dude that I go into like a duel with, I would probably say yes just because like I value like a friendship over a game. And if there's people out there who don't value a friendship over a game, cheat, then you really need to think about where your values are, in my opinion, because
No, I
you
was not
can always
expecting that.
find. you can always find a way to get better wins. You can always uh you can always get a better dopamine rush, but you can't uh get back your relationships that you make. So I think if you put any of my friendships on the line, like it's just done. And that's like the thing, because um I could piss as many randoms off as I want with botting. I don't care. But if I have a serious connection with you, and if you actually care, and if you're like, no, like please just stop, dude, like it's just dumb. Then like, yeah, sure. I'll stop. I don't care. But in my opinion, that's just how I feel. I don't know if it would actually happen because I've never been told that. So,
Hmm.
but I feel like I would if somebody just told me to. So,
Okay.
there you go.
And nothing gameplay wise, right?
What do you mean by that?
So like if the admins remove dodging, stuff like
Oh,
that.
if the admins remove dodging, I would still bot. I don't really care.
It's just an example though.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Like realistically, if you could make your own update to Duels, could that be
If
anything that
I
would
could
change you
if I
from
could
botting?
make an update, if there was an update that made me not bot, it would just be like
Free
I don't
wins?
even know.
Is that it?
Maybe if they just banned me more, like it's
So there's
not
nothing.
hard to catch. Like nothing. Like the
Yeah.
anti-cheat is so ass. Like you have to get banned by an admin, and um if the admins just paid more attention, then yeah, I would stop. And that's kind of why like I did stop for like a bit, because like the admins started to care, and then they just like stopped.
That's funny.
So yeah.
So nothing gameplay wise. It's only just your
Mm-mm.
friends that could convince you to stop. Pretty much.
Exactly.
Kind of wholesome. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I assumed it was like
Botters do
something to do
have a
with.
heart.
Oh yeah. Well,
Botters do have a heart.
some.
Some, yeah. Some of them just don't give a fuck, which I honestly don't see why, but whatever. All right. What's
Yeah.
up next?
Your end goal in Jules before you got banned. I assume it's like something to do with win streaks since you keep
Oh,
boosting them.
yeah. It was always about like a lifetime leaderboard spot, which I did gain in many ways as I got a win streak in boxing twice. And then when I bought the account, it was a very high win streak in dual arena, which of course would never be taken down ever, unless if you got banned, which did happen. But um I had like a 1700 sumo win streak, which not many people know. Um, and then uh, boxing, of course, and yeah. Another thing that was an end goal was 100,000 wins overall, just to see like the 6-digit mark. Um, I ended up getting kind of close, but got banned. And then another thing, boxing was kind of about like a win streak, but it was also about the color because I always thought that like the color looked cool, and
Huh.
I never ended up getting the color. But maybe when I'm unbanned, you never know. It's only
Probably not. Probably
400
not.
wins away.
Too much. You
Yeah,
have to
it's too
boost it.
much to play. I will have to boost again,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yep.
But yeah, those were all my goals.
So just
never really had a
once.
goal in another mode. It was just always about getting that next reward or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Did you never care about top 10 wins? Or like top 3 win
Uh,
streak?
all time wins? No, because I knew it was always gonna be not unreachable, but it got to a point. where people were just going to play faster than me, and I didn't want to bot that much every day because I would just get banned, and I knew that it wasn't possible
Okay, so
in
that's
my
why you went
current
for win
state.
streak. Yeah.
So I was like, win streak, it's that's a cool thing too. So I was like, sure, I'll just do a win streak.
Yeah, makes sense.
Leaderboard's always fun because like everyone can see your name if they looked hard enough.
Of course. You can always take a screenie too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's it for the podcast. Unless you have something
All
to
right,
say.
cool. Um, let me think of a closing message. Uh,
Okay. You can do the
do
outro.
not bot. Do not bot. Guys, I do not condone botting.
Just quit
Please,
the game. Just quit the game.
just quit the game.
There's many other better
Um,
games out there.
there are better games, not Payday 3. You could play Payday 2.
Low
Um,
spec too.
you, you can even play Fortnite. I don't even care. Like, Fortnite is miles better than that game. And uh value value your friendships, and
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say, really. Thank you for having me. uh
Yeah.
I know it was kind of quick, but I was really excited
58
to talk
minutes.
about
Oh, that's fine.
I was excited to talk about this, and I hope
Yeah.
the people now know the story, and maybe the comments are gonna be like, "Oh, this guy, what a fucking dick!" But stop ruining my game with all these cheaters. But um, yeah, that's really all I got. So thank you,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Guess that's it. Goodbye, friends.